Hello everybody, welcome back here in China. It's a beautiful day. Listen, sorry for if the wind noise is a little bit weird, but I am on my Kawasaki Ninja 1000cc. I'll show you guys right now. And we're cruising through my neighborhood here. But just check how beautiful day it is. Blue skies. You can see winter is winter, listen to Jerry. Summer is coming by all the greenery around me, right? Hi Arthur Lanson, hello everybody. Thank you for joining, you awesome people. Listen, you know what to do. Go ahead and click that like button. We are racing through my neighborhood right now, live. And the camera in the hand. So yeah, bear with me. I will put my beautiful face on the camera real soon. Just check how peaceful it is over here. Whoa, over a speed bump. I just want to show you guys how cool this is. This lane here is actually designed for people with bikes and bicycles. So how cool is that? On these, well, it's not a highway, but it's like a big road, right? So they make it very, very safe for people that you know, own bikes or bicycles, and it drives through the city. Whoa, that's crazy. The wind is seriously blowing. Sorry for the wind noise. We will turn right there at the front at the traffic light, and then it should be better. But yeah, that's right. Look how wide the lanes are. This is like really, really wide. It makes it easy for people to drive on, right? And you will see a lot of trucks here because this is a new area and they're busy building like crazy. I will show you guys now, but you can check out the apartments and buildings right next to me. It's super, super, super cool. Thank you for all the likes. This is like a little mall here on the corner. Beautiful. Let's turn right here, shall we? I just want to show you this before we go. There you can actually see there's like a bike drawing in the road. That shows that it's a lane for bicycles. So yeah, hello you beautiful people. I just want to say hello, and I want to show you my Kawasaki Ninja 1000 that I'm driving on. Super cool thing. I'm so happy cruising on this bad boy with you guys. Check it out. Bam. How's that? Woohoo! Super cool, right? I look kind of funny on these bikes, but I love it. It's awesome just cruising through the streets. You know, having I don't know, just a Saturday drive. And obviously I went to the shop earlier to get myself 2 beers, maybe 3, I don't know, but I've got goodies in my backpack. So I'm gonna drive through the streets, we're gonna talk, and then I'm gonna stop near to that man-made canal. It's like a river type thing. And then I wanna talk about the topic for today, which is China entirely modified me, and I want to explain it in detail that you guys understand. But for now, I'm gonna flip you around that you see what I see. Beautiful scenery. I love my new area. It's peaceful, it's clean. Just check it out, man. People are just peaceful, water features everywhere. So yeah, let's continue. And while I drive, I'm gonna talk to you guys and show you some cool stuff on the way. I'm sure we can find something because this is China. There's so many stuff that happens all over. But yeah, it's a beautiful day, ladies and gentlemen. Summer is finally in Qingdao. My God, am I happy for that. So these are brand new shops coming up here. As you can see, this place has got like few shops open. And the reason is because new apartments are coming up everywhere. You can see there in the distance, all the apartments coming up there. Music playing all over me. Oh, and the smell in the streets. It's just street food everywhere. And I don't know, man. I just smell happiness in there. I hope you guys can smell it. Let me know if you can smell it. But it's super, super cool. So yeah, we're gonna continue straight. And then we're gonna drink a beer at the canal. the man-made canal, small river. So the bike I'm driving on is not really a Ninja Kawasaki 1000. It is this bad boy here in front of me. You will see most probably people driving it, but just check the street food everywhere. It's these bad boys that you scan your QR code on it. It's connected to your WeChat, and then that's your wheels to travel. That's how convenient it is to live here, right? And you can see there's buses for people to take. So yeah, this is cool. The nice thing, my friends, as you can see, there's so many construction coming up. My God, in a few months' time, this will be just apartments, just like these ones here, brand new built apartments. The cool thing about the area that I'm living in right now is you have this countryside feel to it. If it makes sense like this, let me drive this way. Check this out. Like these boys here washing the car or their shoes. Hello. You have the countryside vibe to it, but you also have the modern, new style buildings, designs, and all kind of stuff, literally around you. That is how cool this area is. So basically you have best of both worlds, If you want a metropolis fancy vibe, this area's got you covered. And if you want the countryside feel, you got it here. You got it. This place has got you covered. So if you want to know where I'm at and where I live, I actually did a stream walking around showing you guys a bit of the area. But for people that tune in now and, didn't check that stream, obviously, I'm living in Gaoxin area. It's up north in Qingdao. It's a brand new area. Check that out. It's a brand new area, and it's the high-tech zone area. So basically, there's a lot of high-tech businesses that's going to come up here. So a lot of young people and young families are making their way to this area, right? And they're going to start up businesses here. So by the way, a lot of businesses, 5G businesses, computer businesses. Siemens is big here. Higher air conditioning, all sorts of tech stuff is going to be manufactured in this area, and that is what draw people, young people, highly skilled people to this area. And you can see here on my right, look at the type of little houses you get. It's like literally it's like duplex apartments, and they are dead cheap. So if you want to rent one of these bad boys here on the right side of me, on my right hand side, you're going to pay like 4,000 RMB with furniture in it. And if you look on my left hand side, you will see how crazy busy they are building and constructing new apartments. That is just insane, man. This is I believe, check this out. Let's check this out. I believe this is the Silicon Valley of Qingdao. So by the way, let me flip you guys around that you can check this out. Hi, ni hao. Some people eating here, construction workers. I'm gonna make a video where I'm gonna eat with them, right? And here's the mall right here. I showed you guys this last time. So I don't know, man. This is prime area. But anyway, let's go drink that beer. You see, there's a guy also with one of these renting bikes you get next to the road, cruising his way through the city or this area. I just want to see what is happening here at the mall. I'm driving with one hand, so by the way. So you guys better go ahead and click that like button, because my gosh, it's not that easy. Yeah, some carnivals here for kids, for mummies and daddies to, have fun with their kids. Check, this is one of those bikes. He's also driving it. Pretty sleek, right? So yeah, we're gonna go straight, or yeah, let's go straight. We're gonna turn right at the next traffic light, and then there's like a man-made canal there where we're gonna sit down and drink a beer and quickly talk about what I mean with China entirely modified me, because I'm sure a lot of people will think, what the hell is Jerry talking about? Maybe he's brainwashed. Maybe China bought his soul. You know, there's a lot of things that can go through your mind right now, but I would like to explain myself and, you know, just put some clarity onto this. I'm going to flip you guys around that you see while I'm driving. Check out the beautiful, beautiful scenery. So I'm driving one of these Ninja Kawasaki Ninja 1000s. Bam, super cool. Me and him can have a race. Look at the cars on the road, how clean it is, brand new cars. You can see a lot of young families, as I said. And if you see elderly people here, it's normally people that used to stay in like farmlands. And when the government started to, you know, convert this area into a business hub, they basically bought up the land and sorted these people with proper, awesome, new brand apartments and a huge chunk of money. And also, these are the, you know, the parents of these young families moving into these areas. So basically, the grandma and grandpa will look after the babies. As you can see, there's a lot of apartments all over, which is bought up by these young families. And then mummy or daddy, or mummy and daddy, come live with them, and they will look after the kid. Like there's a kindergarten there as well. They will look after the kid while mummy and daddy works. That's one of China's awesome systems, which I think is just freaking awesome. Is the, you know, the young parents, mother and fathers, are very involved in the baby and the kids' upbringing. They help a lot, and they make sure that the mother and father of, you know, the newlyweds have their time focusing on their work and their young adult lives, which I think is a cool thing. But anyway, we're going to turn right here. As you can see, a lot of goodies being sold here on the streets. I'm going to make a nice 4K video for you guys here. It's watermelon season, so I'll get myself some watermelon. Where's that goddamn man-made canal? We're going to get it now. Thanks for that likes, ladies and gentlemen. Geez, maybe before 15 minutes into the stream, we're going to hit that 100 likes. That will be cool. Hey, what's good, brother? Good to see you here. Hey, thank you for everybody that's joining. Check out this beautiful buildings, my friends. Tell me this is not Silicon Valley. Seriously? Come on. This is beautiful, man. Check this out. Check this out. Bam. As I said, check out the cars. Jeep, all sorts of stuff right next to the road. Young families. Where the hell's that? Oh, here it is. Here it is. Here it is. We found it. I just need to find a way in, because I don't want to stop my bike. I can't, because I'm on a live stream with my phone and I need my phone to stop it. So I'll have to keep the bike with me. And I want to drive back later. And we cannot go down here. How are we going to do this, my friends? Sure. We've got stairs. I want to go sit down there. How are we going to do this? Are we going to ramp down here? What are they saying? No swimming, no fishing. They don't say any no bikes. I think we're good. Are we going to do, you know what? Let's make a better plan. Let's make a better plan. Jerry always makes a plan. Hold on for me, my friends. We are busy off-roading. Oh my gosh, we're on the pavement. We are on the pavement. Look how green it is. How beautiful, right? Let's take a Bundu bashing vibe here. Down there. Yeah, how about this? Let's go. Here we go. Oh my God. Ooh. Okay. We are getting there, my friends. We are going through the bushes, as you can see. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let's go down here. There's the canal. Oh my gosh. The brakes are working perfectly fine. We made it. We made it. This is brand new. There's not a lot of people here. Obviously, you can see it's still developing here. Shall we sit right here? How about it? Bam! Right next to this area. Let me just park my my Kawasaki. Check it out. Bam! How beautiful scenery is that? They are still developing this area. That's how new it is. Right in front of this new apartments. You can see they started to plant the trees. Fun fact, so by the way, China is the country that planted the most trees in the whole world till date. And I challenge the whole world to beat China with that, because you know, planting trees is what saves us essentially. Listen, we are on 86 likes. Go ahead, click that like button. You guys are freaking awesome. There's the Kawasaki. I'm going to put you guys down now. Let's have a beer. Let's quickly talk about it because I've got something on my mind that I want to share with you, right? And I just think it makes sense if we talk about this kind of stuff. Nice looking Kawasaki. Yeah. So I'm going to put you guys down here with the canal in the background. Water there. Take off my bag. Let's see what's in the bag. What does Jerry travel with when he does live streams? Well, let's see. Obviously my gear. This you saw on the thumbnail. It's my face mask. Pretty cool. Obviously my camera for thumbnails. And then the good part, some beers. That is how I travel. That is how I do live streams. And let's crack open. So I got myself one of these Rios. That is nice. It's like a little cocktail vibe. And then 2 of these Qingdao beers because I am in Qingdao, right? Anyway, let's get to it. 16 minutes. Oh my gosh. 16 minutes in. And it's time to talk about it. And I want you guys to, talk with me in the side chat. Let's discuss this because it's really important to understand this. If you understand what I'm trying to say with my title, I think you will understand better. You will understand me better. Why I make these videos. Why am I always so positive about China and really enjoying my life here, right? Anyway, cheers. It's a Saturday. It is now almost 12 o'clock, so it's okay to have a beer. So, I just want to show you guys my outfit. How's that? It's summer here, so I got my nice Chinese pants. I'll show you guys. This is freaking awesome. It's like cold. I don't know. It's awesome fabric. You can check it out. Super cool fabric. And then I've got my badass Chinese little shoes because it is summertime, right? Anyway, so I want to explain. When I got to China, right, I was kind of completely different than what you guys normally hear. Normally you hear these people, what do they call it? They call it honeymoon phase, right? So honeymoon phase means you get to China, you see this amazing infrastructure, you see how easy it is to live here, money-wise, obviously cheap. You can buy cheap stuff and all that kind of normal stuff. And then you fall into this honeymoon phase where you think China is great. But then later on, that's how these people are claiming, well, that's how they analyze this whole thing. And then later on, you will start to hate China because of its systems, because of discrimination, because of communism, because of communist systems and mindsets of the Chinese people, all that kind of stuff, right? So, mine was completely different. I don't know if you guys can see me. Maybe I must maybe I must sit this way that you can see me. Anyway, mine was completely different, my friends. Basically, I had it the opposite. Mine was completely the opposite. When I moved to China, I came from Thailand, right? And I stayed in Thailand for a while. Like, I was there 3 years in Thailand, and I fell in love with Asia, actually in Thailand. And the systems they run over there is so cool for me, quickly put up the street stalls and everything was just easy. The only thing that was really difficult in Thailand was the visa process. Like every year, what do they call it? A non-B. You people that expats in Thailand will know what I'm talking about. They call it a non-B visa. It's basically, sorry, it's basically a working visa. So that was difficult for me because you need to do it like every 6 months, every year. It's like all the time you're busy with your visa. And what happens is they stick the whole page or the whole visa on one page. So you lose pages in your passport. So it makes it difficult, right? You only have so many pages in your passport and it runs out. So then you need to get a new passport. It's always a hassle. The visa system in Thailand is crap. But the rest of Thailand is super nice. I'm not gonna lie. Anyway, I fell in love there. I moved to China. When I moved to China, I was against China. against China in a way of, I couldn't let go of the Thai system. Everything was so easy, you know. You drive on your bike and you buy something next to the road, like iced tea, coffee, or whatever, and it's like cheap, and that's why they call it the kingdom of Thailand, right? Because the money you earn in Thailand makes you feel like a king in that area because everything is cheap. Anyway, long story short, I had the opposite of the honeymoon phase here in China when I moved here, and I kind of didn't like China in the beginning. I didn't like China. I was like, oh, look, don't misunderstand me. When I came into the cities my first time, as I got off the airplane, I was like, whoa, look at this area. I fell in love with the infrastructure. It was cool. But I couldn't let go of Thailand systems and that kind of stuff. So for me, I was moaning a lot, like, wow, now I need to do this. Now I need to do this. This is a little bit different than Thailand. You know, I was complaining a lot, but not online or with people or whatever. It was like an internal thing for myself, like, damn, I maybe made the wrong decision. And then obviously as I stayed here longer, ladies and gentlemen, and I really started to understand what China is all about and how it works, then I fell in love with China completely. Like, I fell for China. I'm in love with China. I love living here. And you might be thinking right now, how long did it take me? Well, I'm going to be straight up with you. For me, it was like, I don't know, even a year to kind of get used to China and fell in love and dig deep into China. It took me a year to kind of understand what the hell's going on. And here, listen, here's something the world don't get. China doesn't make sense. And I mean it in a good way. China, the country, doesn't make sense. People don't get it. They don't understand, and I can understand from an expat's point of view why they will be against China when they leave this place, right? Because this area doesn't, or this country doesn't make sense if you don't use your mind, if you don't really do the effort of understanding this country, if you don't fall into the system, if you don't search and fight for your success here, because it's all over, you just need to do it, then obviously this system is going to be against you, because the system running here is not for lazy people, it's not for weak people, it's not for complaining supremacist people. This is a socialist country. This country offers you everything. Say, here it is, but you as a person need to work hard. You as a person need to go find your opportunity. You as a person need to grow. We have every resource you need to grow bigger, to grow better. But you need to do it yourself. Anyway, I'm that kind of personality. So China made sense for me, right? And I'm here now 6 years, and it's starting to make even more sense to me now. I feel like I know China like 20% now. I guess my point I'm trying to say is this country is so unique and so it's so difficult to understand this country that it's going to take me years and years and years and years to completely understand China. But what I understand about China is enough to make me who I am today and to make me realize that this country is not what the Western media is telling you it is. I understand this country and people and the language more than enough to tell you that these people are not your enemy. This country is not your enemy. This country is just set up and designed for smart individuals. We are talking about 5,000 years of history, civilization history, ladies and gentlemen. We are talking about the Chinese people figured it out. They figured life out. All right, so it's so weird, man. It's so weird to understand this place. But anyway, so this place is set up for hardworking people, people that want to find success, all that kind of stuff. So my mind was a little bit wrong in the beginning towards China. China then showed me, listen, here's an opportunity. And when I failed that opportunity, China showed me, here's another opportunity. And when I failed that, China said, don't worry. If you work hard, it's okay to make mistakes. We offer you more opportunities. So I started to figure out, my gosh, listen, this place is really set up for the people. This whole country is designed, and systems are designed for the people that really wants success in life, the people that really wants to go forward. And I am here today. I'm doing great. I have a great income. I'm not rich, but I have a great income with my work, with everything I do in China. I have a family here. I'm in process of buying an apartment here. I have 2 daughters in China. I live in Silicon Valley, as I just told you guys, according to me. I live in the coolest city in China, according to me, although there's so many places around China. Anyway, so let's get to it. I say China completely modified me, so here it goes. Let's rewind and look at my life when I was in South Africa, not even Thailand, in South Africa, because if I never made the decision, if I never grew the 2 balls to leave South Africa, I would have never had this life that I have right now. And my life there kind of sucked because it's difficult to get jobs. It's difficult to earn money. The money you earn, everything is so goddamn expensive. My government is set up against minorities, especially white minorities. If you're not rich, if your family is not rich, you will not have a good life in South Africa, my friends. That's a fact. Now, how can you raise a family if you don't have any money, right? How can you send your kid to the best school? How can you buy your kid a goddamn bicycle, you know, on a birthday, the best bicycle? How can you have the life, and I have this now, right? How can you walk into a shop and you want to buy your kid a bicycle for a birthday and you can decide, I don't want that cheap one, I want the most expensive one because I can pay it. I have the money to pay it. South Africa didn't allow me to have that life where China does, right? So my mindset was really a negative mindset. I was really a moaning type of guy. I got angry towards stupid stuff very quickly. China completely modified me. They said, listen, guy, there are opportunities. You can earn your money. You can have a full stomach at night. You can have a roof over your head. Problems in this country, this is how we deal with it. Like in South Africa, we have chaos if there's any problems. Riots, well, we call it protests, but throwing stones, burning tires, I call it goddamn riots. I call it destruction, chaos. Whereas China said, listen, we don't do it here. What we do is we tackle the problem. You complain, we handle the problem. You don't make a big fuss out of it because it's going to hurt your feeling in the future. It's going to hurt your life. So we handle your problem for you, right? And they taught me that every big problem, basically, has got a simple solution to it. So rather than getting angry towards an issue that arises somewhere in your life, instead of getting angry and dismotivated, you know, all this kind of stuff, instead of that, rather handle it with intelligent ideas and peace and calm in your heart, because there are opportunities around you for if this issue is too big for you and you need to let it go. I think you guys kind of understand what I mean. They taught me that issues can be dealt with in a peaceful, yet intelligent, yet actionable, if it's even a word, matter. Then if you look at my body, listen, I'm not a Brad Pitt or Joshua, that new heavyweight boxer that's hitting the hard punches right now. I don't have the beauty. I'm not an oil painting, right? But if you look at my body, I'm fit, I'm healthy. I don't have muscles and all kind of stuff, but I'm healthy. Back in South Africa, I was like a skinny guy with a big stomach because I drank a lot, you know, and I partied a lot and never went to the gym, and I ate really bad, like burgers or the cheapest food or any goddamn thing. Here in China offered me to eat better food, a lot of vegetables, great food, meat, like even Muslim shops, halal food, noodles, which makes you full, but it's good for your body, and you know, your skin looks better. I mean, as I say, I agree, I'm not a oil painting, but you can see I don't look bad, do I? Look at my body, I'm healthy. If I was this age, still caught up in South Africa, I promise you guys, I would have looked completely different, and my life would have been very unhealthy. So kind of China transformed me into giving me better food, right? So they help me with problems. There's easy solution to problems. They help me with healthy food. They help me with opportunity. And then my mindset towards other cultures. Ladies and gentlemen, I grew up in South Africa where we have, now they taught me that, listen, races can live in peace. Doesn't matter your skin color. Doesn't matter the language you speak. Doesn't matter the food you eat. Doesn't matter the clothes you wear. It's all about the human. It's all about the human, the heart, how you are, how you live. They showed me that Uyghurs can live peacefully in a communist China, as the world says China is communist. I don't think it's communist. I think China is a capitalist mixed with communist, mixed with socialist. They call it Chinese characteristics. It's a unique system. But anyway, China showed me that Tibetans had problems. They solved it by helping these people. These people are happy to be Chinese. Uyghurs are happy to be part of China. There are 51, I think, if I'm not mistaken, you guys can correct me in the comment section or in the chat right now, 51 different ethnic groups in China. They all live in peace together. If you look at Israel, they all live in peace together. If you look at Israel and Palestine right next to each other, they hate each other, man. They can't live in peace. China showed the world that, 56. China shows the world that all ethnic groups can live in peace in one country. You know, they can be proud of being Chinese. They identify themselves, for example, the Uyghurs identify themselves as Uyghur Chinese. The Tibetans are Tibetan Chinese, Mongol Chinese. You know, in South Africa, we are black and white. We are not a white South African or a black a brother and a brother. We are black and we are white. This country modified me to understand there is hope in this world with the right leadership, that you can have different races, ethnic groups living together under one umbrella. They transformed my mindset, and that is why I believe till today Nelson Mandela, the father of South Africa. Listen, I hate racist. I hate it. So I am openly saying it. I still believe in Nelson Mandela's dream, where he believed South Africa can be a rainbow nation, same as what China is doing. And so, by the way, he got a lot of ideas from China, from his systems he run. And I still believe in that rainbow nation dream, ladies and gentlemen. I do. But South Africa need to learn more how China is doing this. So here's the thing. They modified my mind. Listen, if I look back on my country and the people living there, it's so hard for me to understand how people can live isolated from reality. These guys never, especially like white, poorer white South Africans, will never go abroad. They just want to live there and complain about their government, and that is their life. So they will be sad till the day they die. Whereas here in China, I moved out of the country. It was a problem, so I moved out. But I learned a lot, and I wish I can take some of these ideas and knowledge that I learned in this country back to my country and teach the people. But here's the thing. If I try to do it online, we have other channels that try to discredit China. So my message, these people, my own people, believe is not true. Because we have China haters out there. And why do we have China haters out there? Is because success was offered to them in this country, but these guys are too weak or too lazy or they think they are superior to another culture, that they couldn't find success, they couldn't make success for themselves, and they left. And once the expats leave out of China, they start to complain about this country because they feel they lost. They lost in a country that is supposed to be a joke on the world stage according to Western mainstream media. They couldn't make it here. So if people like Jerry make it here, and I'm happy here, these guys hate it because they feel they are failures, right? So they discredit my message that I want to bring out to the world, trying to tell the world, listen guys, there are hope, there is hope. There is a country that look after minorities. In fact, the minorities, we all said it many times before, the minorities gets better treatment than Han Chinese people over here. Foreigners. There are headlines coming out now. Vaccines are open to all foreigners that want to take the vaccine in your local area. So you go apply, it takes a week, bam, you are ready for your vaccine. They have so cool systems here to motivate the people to do the vaccine. They have a golden ring around your QR code. QR code is that green thing that you show when you want to travel around China. So now you have, Shandong has got the coolest one, so by the way. Shandong is my province here in Qingdao. It's got the coolest one. So you've got a little GIF coming up. It's like a golden medal type thing, making a sound effect. And it shows you've got both vaccines. And that will be stamped in your passport. You've got your online passport. You can travel freely. You are risk-free. They motivate the people by doing this kind of stuff. You know, it's, my friends, listen, we live once in our lives. We live once in our lives. Why do you want to be afraid of making a step into come checking out China when you hear this nonsense online from other YouTubers that talk crap about this country? It's absolute utter bullshit they are talking about this country. It's laughable. And the mainstream media building fear into you about this country. Make that step. Come see for yourself. Come live your life, because the Chinese and China offers you what real freedom is supposed to be, real human rights. Real human right meaning you are allowed to live, you are allowed to laugh, you are allowed to sit in this park drinking a beer, soaking up the sun, sitting under a shade, fully green area around me, new buildings around me. I can walk across the street, buy my bucket of noodles for 10 RMB, a huge plate. My stomach is full. There's my Kawasaki 1000 standing right there that I can travel on. I don't need a car. I don't need my own bike. I can borrow these type of stuff. I can live my life. I can buy nice Chinese clothes, which I love. You guys well, most probably don't like it, but I love it. I can buy clothes on Taobao. It's super easy. It's super cheap. It's high quality. You know, whatever I want, I get in this country. And yet there are people talking smack about this country that failed in China. They 100% failed in China, and this is jealousy and hatred coming out on their channels. Right, so that is how China modified me. Listen, even how I handle my wife, you know. South Africans, we are known for having a braai. A braai is a barbecue. We go out, we invite our friends, come let's have a barbecue. And we drink brandy and coke. And you know, it started off peaceful in the afternoon, late afternoon. And we're starting to drink, and party starts to happen. And you know, wives are busy making the salad while the boys are barbecuing outside. And you know, the boys are getting a bit drunk, and music gets louder, and women are getting pissed off. The kids need to sleep, but the men want to party. And you know, okay, we're quickly going to buy ice because the ice is finished, and then they quickly stop at the bar or the pub. It's all good fun, but then they get drunk, go home like 1, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning, and they have like fights during the night. The wife is not happy. Where have you been? Why are you lying? This guy's wife already went home, so he needs to sleep here on the couch. It's a whole mess. We're here in China. I respect my wife fully. Like, I will say, listen, I'm going to drink 2 beers in a pub, or I'm going to drink 2 beers, you know, in the park. I don't know. I don't know how to explain this, but it's like I learned to be really honest in China. I learned to be. They modified me into a very, very honest person. Like seriously being honest. And that is one thing I like, man. You know, being a good businessman, you need to lie. But here in China, it's not like that. Here in China, to be a good businessman, you just need to make your right connections. You know, the country offers you everything. And you just need to make the right connections. You don't need to be a liar. Listen, I don't say you get scaly businessmen in China, but you know what I mean. I'm talking majority here. You don't get car salesmen that sell you a broken car just to get the buck to put food on his wife's table or his children's table or on his table for the family. In China, it doesn't exist because everything is cheap. This country is set up for the people, so there's no need for people to lie to each other and, you know, fuck over each other, essentially. It doesn't happen here. And, you know, without fear, without having fear for my life is relaxed. I'm sleeping better at night. I can sleep with my window and my door open. It makes me sleep better at night. My sleeping is better. My eating is better. You know, my mind, my critical thinking is better towards issues and problems. You know, I don't know. China transformed me into a person that believes there is hope for the world, my friends. Just follow this channel. Let me show you what China does. You know, if people in America or anywhere, South Africa, Australia, doesn't matter where you are, if people start to implement small stuff, you know, smile for someone on the street, say hello for someone on the street, small stuff, implement it in your country, it will make change. That is how China operates. I can walk in the street, people will greet me, hello, hello. They are happy. Why? Because their stomachs are full. They have a house. They can buy noodles on the street. They can buy clothes on Taobao. They can drive with bikes. They can order Didis. Their kids can go to great education schools. The city is clean. They can come to this park. They can fish. They breathe clean air, for God's sake. There we go. They breathe clean air. They can go on high-speed trains. They can fly around China for dead cheap. If there's issues, they go to their government. They talk to their government. The government fix their problems for them. Listen, my friends. Isn't that how we're all supposed to live? That is how life's supposed to operate, man. And China is doing it. Now, here's the thing. The biggest thing that China transformed me in, modified, I will say, is a better word, as in my title. China taught me to not interfere into other people's business. Now, you've seen certain YouTubers on YouTube making social experiments. Somebody kidnap a kid and nobody does nothing, right? They made a big joke out of it, saying the Chinese don't interfere. Excuse me, it's the beer. The Chinese don't interfere with issues. Listen, China modified me and taught me that as well, and I agree. It's not your place to interfere in other people's business. Fights, anything. It's not your place to interfere in somebody else's issues. That whole thing of people kidnapping the kid and run away is bullshit. In China, people will help a kid because in China, family is first. All Chinese people understand kids are important. They protect kids here. If a kid walks alone on the street, they will grab the kid by the hand and they will try to find a police officer or the family to give the kid back because they understand family first. Family first. That is how it works over here. So don't believe that nonsense. China taught me this and I think it's great. I never interfere in my family's problems back home. I just sit and think, listen, you guys are fighting about nonsense because I'm modified already into this society over here. So the crap you are complaining and moaning about are high school shit. So what I normally do is I give them a simple solution. I listen to how they fight. It normally carries on a week. You know, family fights. And then I just listen to why are they fighting? And then I will say like one sentence to both. Bam! The next week they are fine. You know, that is what China taught me. China modified me into this person. And that happens in my relationship as well. Me and my wife have disagreements sometimes, many times. But instead of throwing each other with glasses and screaming and yelling and taking off wedding rings and now I'm going to leave, that kind of stuff, we are like, listen, I respect you, you respect me. I'm pissed off, so I'm going to take a walk. You are pissed off, so you're going to take a bath or go to do your nails or cut your hair or whatever you want to do. When you come back, let's both think about a great solution, talk about it, and we see if we can find middle ground. Bam. Problem solved. That is how China modified me, and that value, I will never in my life throw away, because that is the most important value you can get in life. I can promise you guys now. It solves issues in a jiffy. It makes your heart at peace. It makes your family at peace. It makes your whole life at peace, man. Your breathing, everything is at peace. You know, China modified me in a way of dressing. I am now 37 years old, my friends, believe it or not, but I'm old. So normally back in my country, and I say I like to wear collar shirts, and you'll see me a lot in that, like collar shirts and stuff, but normally people will tug in their shirts by this age, collar shirts and jean, and now you're an old soul. Because now you're 37 years old. It's part of the history, the mindset, the culture, the history. So now you're an old person. You need to tuck in your shirt. You know, your hair needs to be cut in one side, and you need to look very, very church-like to go into public. You know, you need to look like an adult before you can go into public. Shoes, brown or black shoes, polished, and now you're okay. It fits your age, and it's okay. You can go into public. Where China says we don't give a shit how you look like. In fact, older people, I'm talking elderly, 60, 65 years, 70 years, they wear, like now, obviously, not now, because they are pissed off with Adidas and Nike and all that stuff, but they wear sport brands, Linging. Like I say, Adidas, not now anymore, but let's talk about it. Adidas, Nike, cool caps, young, nice little bags for their wallets, new phones, beautiful sneakers. You know, it makes the people feel younger. It makes their life easier. You know, it makes them live better. It makes them feel better about themselves. They look better as elderly people. They taught me that as well. Age doesn't matter anymore, my friends. It doesn't matter in the year 2021. You know, I don't say go dress like a freaking, I don't know, a rapper. Not that I have anything against rapper clothes or whatever, but I guess you get my point. I'm not saying grandpa of 90-year-old must go get a headbang and I don't know, baseball sleeveless shirts and stuff, but you get my point. They dress in sportswear. Cool, new age. They look hip. They look freaking cool. Getting onto a plane with their suitcase, traveling to their family because they have the money to do so. You know, that is how China modified my mindset. It's like, really, age is nothing, man. It's just a number. It's really just a number. Then if it gets to religion, I'm openly saying it. Religion is bad for people. You can get good religion by going to pray every Sunday, blah, blah, blah. That's great. Do it. It doesn't bother anyone. But in China, they say, why do you want to waste your time on religion? Why do you want to waste that time? Why do you want to believe in something that nobody has evidence of? Why don't you use that time in your spiritual world fantasy you are living and use that time bettering your family's life or getting more involved into your family? You know, live life. So yeah, that is how China transformed me. I don't say they made me an atheist, but they made me understand that there's actually more better things to do with your time than goddamn religion. Spending your time on religion and learning to hate other people throughout religion. You know what I mean? I started to learn this Confucius quotes recently, and my friends, that's actually the way to live. Bear in mind again, we are talking about 5,000 years of history, civilization history. These guys figured life out. They see foreigners not as what I thought they saw foreigners back when I just came here. I thought we are gods, white skin, can speak English, we are hip, we bring new vibes to China. My friends, they don't see it as that. If you think Chinese think that foreigners are freaking cool and hip and all that kind of stuff, not anymore, my friends, not anymore. I see foreigners through Chinese eyes now, and it's laughable when you see other YouTubers online trying to shame Chinese. It's unbelievable The Chinese already figured life out. They already figured everything out. They are just living their lives, and that is how it is. Those guys, I don't know. It's laughable. It's laughable. Chinese are seriously, it's great people. It is, you can learn so much from these people, and they are great friends. Once you have a Chinese friend, they are your friend for life. Let me tell you that. And my friends, that's how it is. China completely, entirely, fully modified me, I believe, into a good person, which I am today. And I'm proud to say I am a good person. I don't care what trolls out there says, what people say about me. You know, there's a lot of videos about me online where people make fun of me and all kinds of shit. Hate comments on my channels. I don't care. Or my channel rather. I don't care. I am a good person. I transformed into a good person. And if I was still back in South Africa, I'm actually afraid of what would have happened to me. I'm seriously afraid of what would happen to me. What would have happened to me if I was still in South Africa. So, yeah, China entirely, completely modified me into the person I am today, and I'm goddamn proud of who I am. And you guys go ahead and leave a comment in the comment section or wherever if you agree with me. If you think I'm a good guy, please, you are part of this channel. Join me on my journey throughout China. We're going to explore China together. We're going to figure out China together, because this place doesn't make sense for a lot of people, and we're going to figure it out together. We're going to learn about so many things, my friends. But to start off with, China transformed me and modified me, and I am thankful for that. And I don't care what the hell people say, because at one stage I thought I'm wrong. Because I love my life here, so I thought I'm wrong. Because how can all the Western media talk the smack? And it's basically Jerry against Western media and two powerful, big number YouTubers. At one stage I thought maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm brainwashed. But I'm not. It's just reality. China is a good country. China made me a good person. China saved me from destruction. And I feel sorry for people in America and other countries that's going through what they are going through. Because you are just slaves for your media. You are slaves for your politicians. That is how it is. You are the slave. You are forced labor in your country, working for your fake freedom government. That is all I have to say. And now, listen, let's quickly come up. I just want to give you headlines what's happening here in China right now. Bad stuff happened last night, so I wanna send out my love. So in Yunnan province this morning, 3 a.m., there was a 6.4 magnitude earthquake, followed by a 7.4 magnitude earthquake in Qinghai. So two earthquakes smack bam right after each other during the early mornings of last night, or during early mornings yesterday, 3 a.m. in the morning. Till now, there's reported only one person dead. You know, my love goes out to that family member or members, and I hope, I believe China will sort the problem real soon. But I just want to let you guys know that happened in China. And also, yeah, there are 132 people that are quarantined right now. This is children, pupils, and teachers combined. 132 people quarantined right now because of a small little outbreak in a province here in China. So these guys are isolated. There are new cases in China, but most of it is asymptomatic cases. So yeah, that is like headlines that happened here, the bad stuff. The good stuff is vaccinations are open to foreigners in China. We are entering summer. Dragon Boat Festival is coming up, my friends. Great food. There's going to be awesome stuff happening in China this couple of months. So stay tuned for that. I'm not going to take comments right now because we are in 50 minutes already. Thank you all for tuning in. I just want to show you this beautiful area. So yeah, my friends, this is where I'm at. Beautiful, as you can see, blue skies in the distance. Nice man-made canal. A lot of apartments coming up. New area that I'm in. my Kawasaki 1000 standing right there. This is going to be developed. They're busy developing this area, a little park for people to hang out, chill out. We are safe, cameras all over, of course, and beautiful buildings all around me. So don't mind the troll in the comment section, my friends. Listen, thank you all for tuning in. I brought out my Chinese style for you today, and it's summer. Thank you for tuning in. I'm gonna drink my beer, finish up my beer. I'm gonna go on to my huge Kawasaki 1000 cc. Cruising through the streets, get some noodles, go back home, enjoy time with my family, and so you should do yourself. This is Saturday, inside China, summer day. Thank you for tuning in. Go ahead, click that like button. If you want to become a Patreon, links are in the description. We are growing really, really big on there, which is really cool. There's really inside information into my life in China, and I'm also going to help people getting into China. If you become a Patreon, obviously I will make a plan, give you all the new information, and make sure if you want to start your new life here in China that I can help you. So go check it out, my Patreon link in the description. Thank you, a shout out to all my Patreons, and also new Patreon is Jimmy Hu. Thank you, you joined last night or the day before. Thank you for that, my friend, and all you beautiful people. There's a last super chat came in. Let me just check it out. David Wang. Beers on me. Thanks, Jerry, for sharing with us. Thank you, sir. I'll definitely use it for a beer. From inside beautiful Qingdao, the coolest city in China. I see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye for now. Hey, he's trying to take my bike.